Hello, folks, and welcome to Kudlow. I'm Larry Kudlow. As you know, Hunter Biden's sweetheart deal blew up in a Wilmington, Delaware courtroom yesterday, thanks to the good offices of Judge Mary Ellen Noriega. Judge Noriega, who in the past made political contributions to both Republicans and Democrats, was in fact a Donald Trump nominee, but her nomination was signed off by both Democrat Delaware senators, Joe Biden cronies, Chris Coons and Tom Carper. So she had bipartisan support. That's my point. When Judge Noriega asked the prosecutors and the defendants what the constitutional reasoning was behind this sweetheart deal, neither side could answer. So, in that moment, the Hunter Biden honeymoon, at least temporarily, was ended. Now, you folks probably know all this, but for those of you fortunate enough to watch last night's show, and those of you that unfortunate enough not to have watched it, I want to play back what distinguished Arkansas Senator Tom Cotton said, because he nailed it. All about the immunity provision killing the deal. Now, take a listen and smile.
The plea agreement between the Biden Department of Justice and Hunter Biden last month purported to give him total immunity for all past crimes and misdeeds. And that's what blew up in the plea deal today. It wasn't the judge rejecting it. It's that the U.S. attorney sheepishly admitted that they couldn't guarantee it. And Hunter Biden's lawyers, who obviously knew that that's what they were pursuing, refused to go forward with the plea deal unless it gave him blanket immunity for all crimes. So let's be clear. There's no confusion here between these two sides. When the Biden Department of Justice and Hunter Biden's criminal defense attorneys sit down, those aren't adversaries negotiating. Those are co-conspirators strategizing. Now what the Department of Justice should do is what they should have done all along. Allow their investigators to pursue the facts wherever they lead and charge Hunter Biden with the crimes that he has committed and take it to a jury trial.
I mean, I couldn't have said it better myself. And frankly, no legal commentator has said it better than that. Senator Cotton nailed it. He's not even a lawyer. Now, what happens next when all these lawyers reconvene in 30 days is anybody's guess. But I only wish to point out that had this so-called global immunity deal ever gone through, it would have ruled out any prosecution of Hunter Biden's influence peddling, pay-to-play transactions with various evildoers in places as far-flung as China, Ukraine, Romania, Russia, Kazakhstan, or Lord knows where. If the global immunity deal had gone through, it would have ruled out any investigation of Joe Biden's shakedowns and extortion of the Burisma CEO. Now, I know these are all allegations. I get that. But the walls are closing in as the evidence mounts. So, the Bidens, father and son, and their cronies could all have been granted immunity were it not for the fact that one smart judge smelled a rat, and she put an end to it. Thank heavens there's some honest judges left in the world. Now, of course, this story is not over yet, and we'll see in a month's time what the next episode brings. Now, I've got two more little bulletins tonight. First, former President Donald Trump's attorneys met today with Special Prosecutor Jack Smith's Department of Justice team, but the former president claims it's fake news that his team was informed of an imminent indictment. All right, we shall see. Why do I think Jack Smith is no Mary Ellen Noriega? Another segment. Finally, at one of his made-up climate change, end-of-the-world heat wave events today, President Joe Biden was asked if he would pardon his son, Hunter. Now, he didn't say yes. He didn't say no. He just kind of didn't say. Take a listen. Whoops, silence. Now, however, Mr. Biden's press secretary, Karine Jean-Pierre, well, she was asked the same question by the very same reporter. Would Joe Biden pardon his son, Hunter? And she promptly answered no. Take a listen to this one.
Is there any possibility that the president would end up pardoning his son?
No.
Well, is there?
I just said no. I just answered.
Well, She may rue the day. Just saying.